Is my screen visible now? Okay. So yeah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session 3 of our Figma design series. I hope you all are excited to dive into some advanced techniques today. I'm Rupashri, designer of IEEE WI chapter, and joining me today is Subhiksha. In this session, we will go through some Figma advanced designs. So yeah. So in the session titled Figma Prodigy Advanced Techniques for Designers, we will be exploring some powerful features that will take your Figma skills to the next level. So I will be kicking things off by covering the first two topics, that are advanced components and variants and interactive components and basic prototyping. And Subhiksha will guide you through the final two topics, that are design system introduction and using plugins. So let's get started. So as you have already learned about components and variants, see, components are nothing but they are reusable UI elements that can be used across multiple designs and projects. Once created, they can also be reused and updated universally. So benefits of using components is like it helps maintain consistency, it saves time, and it makes it easier to update design elements across your project. And also creating complex components, it has nested components and dynamic components. Nested components, like it can contain other components also. Example, if there is a button, there can be an icon component nested inside it. And for dynamic components, we use properties and variables to make components more dynamic. So coming to components, for example, we can take a button component where we can design a basic button with a label. So you might have seen in apps like login button or home button. So these are just a button with a label. So we have some states like default state, overstate, active state, and disabled state. We will discuss it now. So overstate is nothing but we add a variant that changes the button's appearance when we hover on it. And active state is like we create a variant for when the button is clicked or pressed. Disabled state, a variant that shows the button as inactive or disabled. So updating components, like global updates. So when we make some changes in the master component, like you have seen in the previous session, when we do a change in the component, the change get done in the instances also. And we can also do overrides. So while instances of a component will update based on the master, you can override specific components like text or color for individual instances. So now let us see these things in Figma. So here to explain more about components and variants, let me take a text box. Okay. So let me change the font size and make it 40. Okay. So I will type login. I will enlarge it. So just pressing K on your keyboard, you can enlarge this. So I hope now it's visible. Okay, so now let me have a rectangle for a button shape. So I'm taking a rectangle and I'm using here 100 to curve it better. Okay. Now let me change the color of the rectangle. Let me have a black. And here you can see I have a rectangle and I have a login. So I'm just adjusting it so that on the rectangle, the text login is visible. So now let me change the color of the login also. Let me make it white. Okay, so now you can see that we have created a button shaped login thing. So now we can just apply auto layout on it. So when we apply auto layout, as you have seen in the previous session itself, whatever we add into it, it get adjusted properly. Okay, so let me add some icons. So we go to plugins, and in plugins, as we said already, you can save many plugins that are available here. So I have already saved a plugin called icon save. So I will run it now. Okay. I can also just right click on my cursor and you can see here the plugin, and here you can see the plugins that I have saved. You can just click on that to run. So now from here we can choose some icons as per our wish. Okay, since it's taking some time to load, let me take just shapes to explain you. Let me take a rectangle and a circle. And a circle. So let me take it as a left icon. I wanted to place in the left side. So I just drag and put it inside. It will automatically get aligned since it is in auto layout mode. You can see the frame is in auto layout mode, so it will automatically get aligned. And if I just want to put it in the right side, again here it will automatically get aligned. So now to create a component, you can just select everything, and here you can see in above you have 4 shapes. So you people already know how to create a component. So it shows create component. If you just click on it, you will see a component is created, which is also shown here. So it changes from a frame. So frame, the symbol of the frame is this, and now it has changed to a component. So now in this component, as soon as you create a component, you can see here you have instance in the asset. So this is the layer page. You go to assets page. Here you can have the login, which I have created as a component. And now you can select it and you can just use it. So you can just have this everywhere. So if you are creating a component and once, you can use it as many as times you need. You no need to design it again and again. So as you already know, when we make some changes in this, the change gets done in the instance also. But if I have any changes in the instance, suppose I add 0 or 9 here, it won't get changed in the main component. So suppose you have changed it in the instance and you want the change to be done in the main component also. Now you will select the instance, you will right click, and here you can see main component. The first one is go to main component and the next one is push changes to main component. So when I give push changes to main component, you can see that changes is done in the main component also. And also if you have created so many instances, for now I take so many instances here. Now I get confused, or you have a more number of instances in your complex design and you want to know which is the main component now. You can just right click on any of the instance, and again you can go to just press click go to main component. Now it will show you the main component which is present here. So in this way you can do it. And one more thing with the component is, see, I have my let me take. So to copy this, you can do Control D. You can do Control D and then you can just drag it over anywhere you need. Okay. So to just copy the component, you can use Control D. Okay. Now, okay. I have login and 2 icons. One is on right side, other one is on left side. So what I do is I need only the icons. I don't need the text. So I'm just removing it. So you will have only 2 icons. And now I need only the left icon and not other things. So I'll just remove these things. Now, okay. Now I will have only the right icon. And here you can take, like, I need only the text and not the icons. So I will remove the icons here. And now I will have only the login text. Okay, it looks simpler when I have to do with only 2 or 3 elements. But what if I want to do changes in many and many designs? Then it becomes a more complex thing, right? So to avoid this, you can just do it very easily. You can see here I have my main component, and here you can see that it still frame 10 and all those things. So you go to login alone. Okay, when you go to login, that is when you double click on the text, you can see here in the layer, I do have an arrow shape element, okay, which says create Boolean property. So when I click that create Boolean property, here I can change the name as per our wish. So I will change it to text, and you can see here the value is set to true or false. So since it's a Boolean property, it asks me whether I should set it to true or false. So now I'm setting it to true. I'm creating a property. In similar way, you can do for the icons also. Again, in this layer, side arrow mark will be there. There you will create a new property. Let me write it as right icon, and it is set to true, and I will create property. And coming to left icon, again I will go to this arrow, create property, left icon, and I'm setting it to true, and I will create a property. Now, when I just click on this, you can see three properties are set. That is text, right icon, and left icon. So now I just click on some instance. Okay. So you can see this is the main component. So I click on this instance. You can see the text, right icon, and the left icon. The toggle is on. So it means that we have all these three things in the instance. Suppose I no need the icons, I need only the text. What I can do is I can simply turn off the toggle buttons so that it gets removed. If I need only the icons and not the text, I can just simply turn on the icon and turn off the text. So it becomes so easy for you to edit any instance anywhere on any pages, so that it becomes easy for you to do in this way. So this is all about components. So do you guys have any doubt? If you have any doubt regarding it, you can just let me know. Any doubt? You can just react if you don't have any doubt. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. Just a minute. So far we have seen advanced components techniques. So now we come to variants. So variants are nothing but it allows you to create different versions of a component within a single component set. So it is useful for managing related components such as buttons with different states or forms with different input types. So benefits of using variants is it simplifies the design process by grouping related components together, making it easier to switch between them and maintain consistency. Creating variants, like we can set a component, like starting by creating a component set for a UI element like buttons. Adding variants within the component set, add different versions of the component such as primary, secondary, small, large, etc. And we can also define properties for each variant such as size, color, or state, like over or active state. Okay. So now let us see what a variant is. So now we have this main component. Okay, take it here. Okay, we have a main component. Let me take a copy of it. So I'm pressing Control D. After pressing Control D, I'm simply dragging it. So I will get an instant of it. Now I want to create a variant. So as soon as I click on this component, you can see a plus symbol is there, which is add variant. So I'm adding variant to it. So now you can see I have added a variant. So you can just move this wherever you want. And in layers, now you can see default and variant. Two things are formed. So default is nothing but the component that we clicked for the variant, and variant is the one that is formed new. Okay, so this is the default one and this is the variant one, as you can see. So let's change the name of the variant. So let me make it as over and let this be default itself. So now this is a variant. If I want to increase the number of variants, I can just simply click plus so that it will get incremented. Or else if I want to increment these three together, I can just click on this. I can just click on shift and then I can click this. Okay. I click on this, I press shift and I click on this and then I click on this. So you can see all these three components are selected now. And if I give control D now, you can see it gets copy pasted here. So for now, we will have just one component and the one variant. So this is the default one and this is the variant one. Okay. So now, have you seen in apps like, even I will show it here, when I go and click or when I over my cursor over the elements, you can see it gets highlighted with a dark color. I hope you guys can see it. And when I click on this, it gets highlighted with some other color. So these things, I can do it using Figma itself. I will do it and show you now. Just a minute. So, so to do that, I will change the color of this rectangle. Let me give some light color. Okay, so let me give some light color for it and dark color to it. So now what can be done is, here can you see a prototype is there. So in prototype, we can do or we can add interactions as it is here. So this is the default thing. So I'm now going to add interaction to it. For that, when so I'm coming to design, nothing is happening, right? If I just click on this, nothing is going to happen. When I go to prototype, you can see a plus symbol here. Plus symbol that appears here. You can just click on it and drag it towards the variant and certainly a box pops up. And now here we have so many actions that can be done. So here we have on click, on drag, while hovering, while pressing, mouse enter, mouse leave. So there are many conditions that they have given. So let us take while hovering. So when I hover towards the default one, my it should get changed to the hover. So hover is nothing but the variant, the name I have given here. Okay. So when I click or over, sorry, when I hover on this, it should get changed in this way. That is what it means. So again, when I hover on this, I mean, when I again hover it, it should get changed. For now, we will have this alone. So I'm just explaining you again. This is the default one. This is the variant one. So variant, I have given a different name called hover. And this is the default one. And to give transition, I went to prototype. And as soon as I go to prototype, there's a plus symbol. And I'm just giving an interaction between these two. And in this link, I can just click on the link and you can see while hovering, it will change to hover. Okay. So we have to preview this, right? So for previewing it, it needs a frame. So I'm taking a frame and I will put this login here. Okay. So now let us preview it. Okay. So you can see when I'm moving my cursor towards it, the color gets changed. So this is as simple as that. We can do it in Figma without any coding. So at first, it may seem too complex for you, but when you do it 2 or 3 times, you will get it easier. Okay. So now let us do a toggle buttons. Okay. So till now, any doubts? Okay. So let us do a toggle button. I'm taking a rectangle. I'm going to design and let me change it to 100. Okay. So now let me have a circle. Let me have circle here. Let me change the color to white. And let me change the rectangle's color to green. Okay. So now let me create component. So you can see create component. I'm creating a component and Control D, I'm taking a copy of a content. Okay. So here, just a minute. So I will select both eclipse and the rectangle, and now I will create a component and I'll press this. I will Control D and I will take a copy of this component. Now let me create a variant for this. Okay, so I'm creating a variant. So now if I add interaction between these two, there is no changes that is present here, right? So there are no changes present here. So to make some changes, I will change this green color to red color. So let me change it to red. And if you keep this as toggle on, and this should be toggle off. So let me move this circle this side. So now you can see this is toggle on, this is toggle off. So now we will create interaction. So you press default and let us change the names here. You keep variant 2 instead, that you can have toggle slash off, and for default let us have toggle slash on. Okay, so this is toggle on and this is toggle off. Now for toggle on, let me create let me go to prototype, and as soon as I go to prototype, here you can see here and here you can see there is a plus symbol that comes out. So you can just drag and link it to the variant. And now on click, on drag. So let me go with on click. On click, it should off the toggle. Okay, it is set. And here we have instant, dissolve, and smart animate. So let us go with the smart animate. Okay, and then when I click on this, it should get toggle on. So I will create an interaction for this also. And now on click, it will change to toggle on and it is in smart animate. So to preview this, again, we'll take a frame. We'll place this instance on this, and now we'll preview it. Just a minute. So now you can see here we have the frame and here is the preview. Okay, it takes time. Okay, so here is the preview. When I click on this, you can see the color changes. So the toggle is off now. When I again click on this, the toggle is on. So this is the smooth transmission. You can see it moves very smooth manner, right? Suppose let me have it in, let me click on this. So yeah, let me have this in instant manner. And again, when I preview it, okay. When I preview it, you can see instantly it changes. When I just turn off this, it moves smoothly. When I turn on, it moves so instantly. So these are some different interactions that you can have. Let me go with the dissolve. So let me have dissolve here. And then let me click on the frame and then preview it. And now you can see, like when I off, it goes like it suddenly jumps there. Okay, so this is the instant transformation and this is the dissolve transformation. So these are the different transformations that you can have. So similarly, you can do many things. Like when I click on it, you can change the color. Like when I hover, the color changes to dark. At the same time, when I click on it, it can change the color. Wait, I will show you even that. So I'm just clicking on this link. While hovering, instead of that, I will put on click. Okay, so on click, it will just move to this hover. Okay, so here is the frame for that, and let me preview it. And when I hover, nothing is changing here, but when I click on it, the color changes. Okay, it becomes dark. So this is how we have make. And again, when I click on it, the color can turn back to the same gray. For that, I have to make one more transition from year to year that I haven't made here now. So I hope you're clear up to this, right? If you have any doubts here, you can ask me. Okay, do you guys have any doubt? This may seem confusing at first, but when you practice it for 2 to 3 times, it will become more easier for you. Even when I was just seeing YouTube videos for this, I felt it so difficult to get it at the first time. But after that, I felt it more easy. Okay, if you guys don't have any doubt, let me. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Here you have your week like session 3 task theme, which is mini design system. So you have to design a task which is health and wellness app. So the description is create a design system for a health and wellness app, include button styles from input fields and card components with different states. So now I will show you a demonstration, just an example. So I took these pages directly from the Figma community. You can just simply go to Figma community and you will get many, like in last session itself, we had some iOS designs, right? So from there, you can take some designs. So I will show you at the end of the session. So now I have taken few pages from the Figma community, and now here I have added the names of each and every page. So it was already designed and built in. So I just changed the name of this to home page, and this to varieties, and this to details. And here you have a order page and delivery page as it is here. So now, okay, in this home page, I have in the prototype, I have mentioned it as flow starting point. So simply, this is the flow starting point. That is the home page that I have. Even I can change this name here. Suppose I change it varieties here. Suppose I change it varieties here and give it. Okay. Okay, it's not getting changed. Okay. It's the flow starting point name. If I add this one as the flow starting point, it will start from this, or else it will start from this. So let me have this one page itself. Okay, so now in an app, when I click on this get started, it should move to the next page. Okay, so in every app, this is what happens. So now these are just the designs. You can see these are just the pics that is just put on a frame. You can just take an Android frame and you can just copy paste the images, and these are the fields like time. Here you can see in iPhone frame, they have given the time, they have given the icons that is present there, mobile signal, Wi-Fi, battery, and all those things. So you can design these things very easily. You can just go through session 1 and 2 to design these things. Now let us see how interactions can be made between pages. So when I click on this get started, it should move to the next page. So for that, I must get the button get started. So here you can see, okay, in this home page, here, just a minute. Yeah, here you can see the button. So they have created a button here, and from when I click this should take me to the next page. So I will click on this button. I will go to prototype. I have already added an interaction here. You can see here, right? So when I click on this, so we add so many options here. I will put navigate to. So when I click on this, it should navigate to this page. So I have delivery, detail, order, and varieties. So when I click on this, it should navigate to the varieties page, I also added smart animate here. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, and one more thing that I did is, while I hover on this, the color of this should become dark. So for that, here you can see I have taken that button. I have created a variant of it, and I have created an interaction between both through prototype. So you can see while hovering, it should change to variant 2. This is the variant 2, and this is the default one. Now let's check the here we no need to add any frame, because this itself is already a frame, which is an iPhone frame. So we no need to create any separate frames here. So I'm previewing it. Now you can see when I hover on this, you can see this becomes dark, right? When I click on this, it changes to the next place. So this is so interesting, right? Just a single interaction link changes this from this page to the next page. So similarly, you can do it here also. See, here I have a like button, right? When I click on this, it should change to red color. So even this we can make it. So I have taken this component, I have created a variant, and I have created the link between these two. So on click, this must change to like. So it's the name that I have given here. So this one, you can see the name I have given is unlike. Okay, and for this one, the name I have given is like. So you can give your the names as per your wish. So here, when I click on this, it should change to like, and when I click on this, it should change to unlike. That is what is given here. So we will preview that also. So when I click on this, it moves here. And when I click on this like button, you can see it changes. The color changes as if I have clicked like. Okay. So you can do many more things in this itself. Like you can do one thing, like when I just over my mouse like cursor over these things, it should change its color. Like all coffee is in brown. In similar way, when I click this, it should change to brown. So like this, you can make many edits in this itself. So let me do one thing for you now. Let me go with this image. Okay. So this product and image rating and images there. Okay. So they are given every single detail, everything here. Okay, let me go with the image. Okay, so let me take this image, and now let me create it as a component, and let me take a copy of it. You can take a copy of it, or else as soon as you create a component, you can go to assets. Here you can find yeah, here you can find the image, right? So you can just drag it from there also. So let me have this, and now I can create a variant. And after creating a variant, okay, so no need of variant for this also. Okay, just wait. I have created component, right? Okay, so now let me have this there. Okay, so let me have this here. I'm sorry for the confusion. So in layer, I have this image. Yeah, in layers, I do have this image, and I can go to prototype, and now you can see a plus symbol appears here. So from this plus symbol, you can just move to the next page. Okay, so on click, when I click on this, it should navigate to details, and I can give smart animate again. And now let us review it. Let us review it from here. Now get started. It moves here. When I click on like, it likes, and when I click on this, it moves to the next page. So like this, you can keep adding many interactions between pages to pages. And in session 4, you will learn more about this prototyping. So for now, let's go with the next topic. So Subhiksha will go with the next topics. Okay, just give me a few minutes. I think she is facing some problem. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, she will join in 5 minutes. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask me now. So do you guys have any doubt?
Can you tell how we can scroll up and down?
Come again.
Can you tell us how to scroll up and down in the design, like the example you showed us, like that coffee app, in that how we can scroll up and down?
Okay. Okay, just wait. Okay, so I'll share my screen. Okay, so, I was able to do only one thing. So when I just clicked it, it went to the next page, right? So in this interaction itself, there were few things like navigate to, change to, set variable, and scroll to also.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, okay.
When I just click scroll to, like there are some present here like image onboarding iPhone. So I'm not able to scroll to the next page. In the same page, we can scroll to different parts. So when I gave to image onboarding, and now when I just preview it, you can see now I get started, click on it, it gets scrolled automatically. So this is what I was able to do now. I
Okay.
hope you got it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
there are many other elements there. You can just go and play with these elements. You can come up with many design ideas. Maybe due to time constraint, I can't explain you everything, but you can just go and try it once. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So I think she's not able to join. So let me present her slides for you. So this is introduction to Figma design systems and using plugins. So introduction to Figma design systems, like what is a design system is a collection of reusable components guided by clear standards that can be assembled to build any number of applications. So benefits are like consistency, efficiency, scalability, and collaboration. And why we use Figma for design system is that cloud-based collaboration can be done, component-based structure, and flexibility. So key components of design system is UI components, typography, colors, icons, and spacing and layouts. Just a minute. Okay, building a design system in Figma, it's to create a new Figma file dedicated to your design system, define and create your core styles like colors, typography, and design and build reusable components, organize components into logical categories, document guidelines, and usage instructions. And coming to Figma plugins, I think last session itself we have well known about plugins. So plugins are nothing but it can be accessible easily through Figma built-in plugin library, which provides a comprehensive collection of tools to extend your design capabilities. So essential plugins for designers are like content plugins, productivity plugins, and design enhancements plugins. So you can use these plugins in your designs. I'm sorry, I'm not able to elaborate it more on you because I think she has some problem as she is traveling. So if you guys have any doubt, you can ask me now. And this is the task for this session. Okay, I will send you an instruction PDF in the group, so you can complete your task and upload it in the Google form that will be attached in that form itself. So you have to create a health and wellness app, as I have showed you a coffee app. So similarly, you can make 3 to 4 pages of a health app, and you can just use all your creativities there. You can also give some basic interactions like over, clicked, page transitions. So those things can just show, and you can provide your task PDF as well as your Figma file link. Is that okay? I hope I conveyed my best to you guys about basic prototyping and advanced components and variants. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask me. Or if you want to give any suggestion over the sessions, you can just tell me. So do you guys have any doubts? Was it clear whatever I said? Okay. So we have a session 4 on 21st June. Okay. Is there any way the recorded meeting can be shared? Yeah. Yeah. The recorded meeting we will upload in the YouTube. Already session 1 recorded meeting is on YouTube. So you can go and check it there.